Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and we are back. I'm feeling so good today. Um, we need to finish up this little thing that we started yesterday, and I cut out all the pieces because I want to finish this up so we can work on a piece for Mimi's daughter. We're gonna do something for her, so I thought we would do that, and I'm just gonna start kind of putting this together, and I'll show you what I was thinking. Um, so we need something to go in the side there. And yesterday, Stacy mentioned, hi, Cheryl. Yesterday, Stacy mentioned that she thought we should have a camera because that first piece of paper that we air the first vellum that we used had something about photography on it. So I dug around and I found the little die cuts where I knew I had a camera, and I fussy cut it. This is going to be the back. I just and I cut out a piece of vellum. Hey Cheryl, you know the one thing I was noticing about this camera, and I'm wondering if I download the software if I'll have more control over it. And that is it doesn't really do a macro focus. Um Which kind of was a little bit disappointing. I'm gonna keep these because I can stamp words on them. So if I bring, for example, this little camera up and want to focus on it, it doesn't focus real close. I have to get out a ways. Have you noticed that? You can't get stuff right up to it. And I don't know if there's something on this remote that will um without zooming in, if I just wanted to bring. Yeah, you've noticed that too? Okay. So that's the only downside that I've really found to this camera so far. But yeah, maybe with the software, it'll let us do a macro zoom. But I can live with that if the rest of it's okay. Now, I gotta get my YouTube going here on my iPad. I like to watch and see what you guys are seeing. There we go. I like to see exactly what you guys are seeing, so I know. So I'm just gonna make this little card here, and I'm not asking for a lot of input. I'm just gonna do it. Hi, Pam, so that we can get on with the other stuff we have for today. Oh, thank you. I was just telling Cheryl the only thing so far, the only negative I can find, and I may be able to fix it with the software, is that I can't, well, that's not too bad, but I can't bring it up and zoom real close to the camera. I wonder if I did the zoom in, that's a little bit better when I zoom in. And I love this little home button here because it puts it right back to where it needs to be. Huh, that's not staying down there. That could be a problem. So I'm learning about it. So this is going to go in the side like this. And this little French here is going to stick out the side. Now, I have just a couple of little pieces to go on it, and you guys tell me if you like this. Again, this was Stacy's suggestion. Yeah, it is nice to have the remote. I haven't spent any more time to learn more about it. Um, so what I have here, I found a little camera. Yeah, I think I'm gonna really like this camera. I just gotta get in and play with the software and see what else I can do with it. And all right. So I was just gonna put this little camera down here in the corner with this little flower sticking out from behind it. What do you guys think of that? You like that? It's simple, but it gets that camera that um Stacy was asking for. It's just gonna go something like this. So what do you think, ladies? Does that work? What do you think of that? Just a little camera and a little flower. And then that fits in here just like that. What do you guys think of that? So we have that comes out there, and it's got sort of the red pinkish tones. Hi, Big Mama. And then we've got this one with more flowers, a butterfly, and then the photography stuff at the top. I could put another little butterfly on here if we think it needs it. I don't necessarily think it needs it. I think that page, I think that just works like that. I love the way the text sits right on top. Hey, April. So I just finished off this piece. We made this little, um, I don't know, journaling card. I may go stitch around that later. I'm not going to do it right now. I may go stitch around that. All right. Mr. Pam, trying to make sure I got everybody in here. Now we got Pam. Yeah, we got April. I'm looking at the birthday list. So I like that little piece. What a fun piece to go in a journal. Oh, thumbs up. Wow. There's already 16 thumbs up. How can that be? When there's only 8 in here. Wow. All right. Oh, I love it. I love everything we do. When we finish them, it's like, "Oh, what a sweet little piece." Is Mimi here? Mimi, get off that phone and get more coffee. I know, Mimi, we're gonna work on your daughter's piece, so you need to be in here to help us and guide us. Oh, I'm just loving that piece. All right. So here's where I've got so far. Mimi said her daughter loves purple. So I've got this purple piece of scrapbook paper. What shall we make for her? I was kind of thinking of a folio kind of a thing where we cut it off, maybe down here, fold the two corners under to make pockets on the inside, kind of like this. If I folded it like this and like this, and then we folded it in half, we would open up. And I was thinking maybe we could make her a little scrappy notebook to write down notes and, um, maybe her doctor's appointments. I don't know. Put notes on one side and then maybe a pretty tag on the other side. And then we could decorate the front. What do you think about that, you guys? Or are there other ideas? I really, um, Big Mama, you have a lot of great ideas. I also have this big glassine bag left over that that's too big. Um, what do you guys think? You could sew in a signature pages in the fold. I sure could. Oh, I could. And I have got this lavender paper that we could fold in half. That doesn't leave very big pockets on the sides, but I'm just trying to think. I could cut this paper down a little and we could use some washi tape or fabric or some other, we could, put it together, back together again. And because I think this would be really pretty paper, but that would make an awful big, maybe we cut it here and just leave the flowers at the bottom. And we could use this as paper, as the signature paper. Others have already sent her this. Well, if she already has a notebook, then maybe we'll do something different. What do y'all think? What else should we do? Love that paper for the pages. I know. So Mimi, are you saying we should not do a little notebook or we should do a little notebook? Yeah, I'm confused, Mimi. Tell us what you mean. Tell us what you mean. Hey everyone I missed. Oh, that wasn't Mimi. That was Big Mama. A warm hugs notebook of kindness others have sent her. What do you mean others have sent her, Big Mama? That wasn't Mimi. Yeah, I don't see Mimi either. For some reason, I just read the comment. It sounds like something Mimi would have said. So Big Mama, what do you mean by others have sent her? She can write down in the notebook. Oh, okay. So we will make the notebook. Um, so that's 12. So if we're going to do some pockets, let's try 4.5 first. 4.5 by 5? 5.5. And see, she'll have it on both sides. So let's see if we fold this in half. I don't want to ruin this paper because it's the only piece I have. Oh yeah, if we put that in there, that leaves us some space to make a pocket. So what do you think about that size? We'll make it oh, I better move that mouse because I almost hit it. Oh, hang on a second. Cancel. Where is my other ruler? Let's make it 6 inches tall. That leaves a 1/4 inch top and bottom. Hi, Donna. A notebook. Okay. A notebook to keep her words. Yeah, that'd be great. So let's do 6 tall. Now we need to cut it down. Well, no, we're going to fold these over into side pockets. We probably won't finish this all in one day, but oh no, we need to take that there. And I can take a pocket at 1, not 1.5. Okay. And look at the inside. I forgot to show you guys that. It's got lavender on the inside. Isn't that pretty? All right. Let me go. I want to mark this because I really don't want to mess up this paper. Hi, Tammy. So we're working on the Happy Mail for, whoops, that didn't measure right. Okay, 1 and right before the half. Oh, I see what I did. See, it's a good thing. I am measuring and checking because I have a tendency to screw things up. So we're going to make a, where'd it go now? I cannot find my mark now. Ugh. I'm struggling this morning, ladies. I'm on the struggle bus. That looks about right. Yeah, that's not, it's CH. Mimi sent me a message that had her daughter's name on it. Yes, this is her daughter who had to rush to the emergency room, and they thought that she had, like, maybe a brain tumor or something, and they have, I think, ruled out cancer, but there's still something going on, and she's going through a lot of tests, and um so I don't have my scoreboard handy, so I'm just gonna bend it this way first and then back this way. And this way first. I hope Mimi comes in. Well, it'll be a surprise for Mimi too then. She's not here. Okay, Cheryl. I hope you're not having to go because you're feeling bad. I hate when you're not feeling good. All right, there's that. So that's going to be the front. This will be the inside, and we can, tuck some stuff in. And then we've got this paper for a signature. It's a little bit tall. So there's that much extra top and bottom. I think maybe I should cut just a little bit off. What do you guys think? Or should I just leave it? See how much is here and here. I might cut it just a fraction. Just a fraction. I hope you have a wonderful day, Cheryl. Hubby's off today, and he's as soon as we're done here, we're gonna go for a walk together, which is gonna be really cool. I think we may go up to the state park. Okay, let's put this in now. Oh, much better. Much better. All right, how many pages should we put in the signature? Now it's going to be white on the inside, but and let me measure again and see. I think I made this. So we've got 9 inches, well, 4.5 if we fold it. So we've got 4.5 by, I think, 6. Nope, 5.5. Good thing I measured. All right. How many signatures, whoops, shall we make? We've got plenty of this paper. We can't make it too awfully thick because it's just a piece of cardstock on the inside. Oh, it's got a little black something on it. We don't want that one. How many pages? How about 4 total? Because doesn't that give 16 total pages? All right, where are you guys? Yes, that's what it is. That's what I thought. It started with CH. Okay. Yeah, what did I say? We're gonna go 4.5 here. I'm gonna do these one at a time just because, when you layer them up, they don't cut completely straight. Oh, okay. Have you not done signatures before, Pam? Okay, so 4.5. and then 6. All right. And now we have these little, we could put these in as little half pages in there. Nah, we'll save them for, I've got all of these scraps left over. Look at that. We'll be able to do something fun with that. All right, let's put these together. Oh, yeah, it's better if you have a whole lot. Now, how did that happen? Oh, I did 5.5, not 6. Good gracious, Cheryl. I love those cut edges. I'm not sure what you're talking about, and I would love to know. Oh, you mean like sort of gather them and then make flowers out of them? Okay. All right, this and this. Oh, how pretty. Look at, and that's just going to sew right in there. Those are cut perfectly. Actually, I'm going to cut them down a little bit more because they're right up to the edge of the page. And I'm going to cut them together this time so that they, I do 4.5. So I'm just going to take a couple of ticks off. There we go. Ooh, look at those little scraps. Those are cute too. There we go. Now it's just sort of right inside. Okay, let's glue down the flaps. Well, yeah, the signature is each one of these is a folio. So it's got 4 folios, but it's got 16 pages because each side is a page. Is that right, Big Mama? I think I got that right. You just got to get all the right terminology. So 4 folios and 16 pages. Yep. Took me forever to figure all that stuff out when I first started in um, the journaling stuff. Took me a while. Oops. Okay. Let's take the bone folder. Make sure they're down real good. There we go. All right. And then we'll sew in the signature and then yes, they are pockets. Or tuck spots, yeah. They're a place to store stuff. So there's that. We can ink around it and stuff later. Maybe we could ink around it in purple. Um, should I decorate or should I put the folio or the signature in? Those of you who do a lot of journals, what do you recommend? I do it both ways, sometimes one way, sometimes another. Oh, that is so cute. Look at all that purple. Yeah, for each folio, there are 4 pages. All right, let's just sew it in first. Um, and I'm not going to do a whole measuring thing because it's only a few pages. I'm just going to push them together and clamp them and push them together and clamp. And then actually, let's clamp them right in the book and let's just make sure everything's lined up the way we want it. Because I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm not gonna do a ton of measuring here. So we'll clamp there. And there. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And on one side, I was going to put a little scrappy notebook. So it'll be another notebook that she can take out. So, like, if she wanted to take it, with her to the doctor or something like that, she could. Okay, I am looking for, what am I looking for? I'm not finding my little pokey tool. No, this one made such a big hole. And and it has some black on it, so it kind of colors the, maybe I'll just barely put the tip in it. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Kim. We are finished. I finished up. For those of you who just came in, let me show you what I did with, this was yesterday's project and we had just the front done. So I quickly made this up, this morning. Stacy said that we needed a camera. So I took another piece of this, vellum paper like this one, put it on the same cardstock as the tag, and then I backed it and put a little camera and a rose. Because Stacy was saying that since this one said photography, that we probably needed to have a camera. So that's how that one came out. Yeah, I just wanted to get it done quick so we could work on this. So I'm gonna put just about right here in the center a little hole, and then one right here. You guys might not be able to see this. I'm just trying to space these so they're somewhat even. And I'm on my other mat because I am. I do. Look, I have lavender embroidery thread. Now, here's a question for you. Do we want to Do we want to put the thread on the outside or the inside? If we do it on the outside, we could put a couple of charms. If we do it on the inside, it'll just tie off on the inside. What do you guys think? Threads on the outside or inside? Give me a vote. Outside with charms? Okay. So I'm just doing the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, pretty basic. Leave a little more on this end. Okay. Whoops. I ran it through the thread. That doesn't work. Okay. All right. So there's that. Outside, outside, outside. Everybody wanted the outside. And look how great this thread, you can hardly even see it on the spine because it matches so well. All right. Now, so we've got this, and we've got the folio in here, or the signature. Now, what I was thinking was to put another little scrappy notebook on this side. Hi, Stacy. Hey, I want to show you something. I took your suggestion. I finished this up from yesterday. Remember, we just had this part and you kept saying we needed a camera. So this morning, when I got on, first thing I did was make up this little card, and it's got a little camera and a flower on it. And it's backed, and it just goes right here on the side. What do you think, Stacy? Is that what you had in mind? All right, now is where I need you guys' help. Do you think we should put another little scrappy notebook in here, or a pad? Um I would put the thing across the top and staple it. Um what do you think about the scrappy notepad idea? And should I use this same paper or maybe not? Maybe use this paper but not with any flowers? Just some little, or I could use coffee dyed paper. What do you guys think? I really love this. It does have the white paper on the inside, but I think that'll be okay. Do you have any lined paper? I do. Um, I have this. It's kind of coffee dyed, and they're different. Look at that. So we could tear this up and do some lined paper. Paper with lines. Okay. I'm gonna tear off the I'm gonna tear off the margin here. Yeah, I thought maybe it would be too matchy-matchy if we did the same paper. All right, I'm gonna take this off, and then let's see how tall. Right there. Let me measure it first, that'll be easier. Okay, so from there, well, yeah, let's go 4.5 inches. So that would be 9 total. And then how wide do we want it? So 4.5 by 3.25. So I'm not going to try to tear this exactly straight because it is a scrappy little notebook, but I am going to kind of put one mark on there so I know about how wide to cut it or to tear it. And then if it's not exactly straight, it's not exactly straight. And then wrong way. If I go down 9, it's right there. And then I'll just use this as a template to cut the others. Okay. Let's see how that works. There we go. How's that? And we'll just make actually, I've probably got another piece that I could use for this. It's a little more, but that's okay if it goes a little wider. Scrappy notebook, I know. And it does have lines on. I need to dye some more. These are my last pieces of this paper. So let's go about right here. And I like these pages for the outside. I'm going to save these less dyed ones for the inside. Okay. And we'll do this right on the red line. Yay! We are making a project for your daughter. I don't know how you pronounce it. I would pronounce it Shenoa. But we're making a project for her. Let me show you just a second here. So this is just a scrappy little notebook. All the edges are all kind of different, and something for her to write in. So here is the project, Mimi. Tell me what you think. It's this little trifold or folio kind of thing, not trifold. Purple paper, and then it's got the purple lavender on the inside. Shanoa, okay. And then I had this lavender paper with little pansies at the bottom, so we made a little signature to go on the inside, so she can take notes and write down words of encouragement or, stuff. And then I've got these little pockets, and we're decorating on these little pockets right now. So one thing I was going to do, oh, excuse me. I want to put these out to the front. I like these better. She'll love it. Okay. Well, we probably won't get it all done today. We'll probably have to finish up tomorrow. So then I was going to put a little scrappy notepad in here. So again, she can thank you. So she can just take notes. She can take it out, take it with her on an appointment if she needs to. I think that's about enough pages. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, it's got 16, just like the other. So I think, well, you touch us, Mimi. Now, I can, to make it somewhat cohesive, I can take a piece of this and staple it to the top. What do you guys think about that? And we'll at least be kind of cohesive. Oh, she does. This will be great. All right, I'm gonna staple this down and then so I'm gonna staple there, staple there, and staple in the middle. There we go. Put my stapler way back over here. Cut this off. There we go. There's a scrappy little notepad. Now, what I was thinking, let's use our scraps. Yes, ma'am. Plus it gives it a little tie-in, right? But what I want to do now is find a real thin little piece of lace or ribbon. I could also do, hang on, hang on. I have an idea. I could put a little piece of sari ribbon over the top of that. And then I could tie a little bow and put it on there. What do you think of that? What do you think of a little piece of purple sari ribbon and then a little bow on it? What do you all think? What you were thinking, Kim? Yay, great minds think alike, right? Gosh, we make some fun stuff in here. All right, I'm going to put a little bead of glue right along here, and I want to spread it down because I know that sari silk bleeds through really bad. I'm going to kind of twist it if I can. Okay. There's that. I'm going to have to go with my glue eraser because I got a little glue. And then by twisting it, you can still then kind of see the pattern beneath it. All right. So there's that. Now I want to make a little bow. Oh, hi, Queen Bee. All right, I'm going to cut these kind of long to start because I can always trim them off. And what do you think about that up there? Does she like kind of feminine stuff like this? Would she like that with the bow on it, Mimi? Oh, Queen Bee, I am making a birthday list for all the regulars who come in. Just month and day. Do you want to share yours? You don't have to. You don't want to participate in the birthday club, but if you do, just tell me the month and day of your birthday. I want to make sure if someone's in here on their birthday or the next time they come in, that we celebrate them with a birthday song. And oh, she is all girly girly. Okay. You know what I probably should have done though? I'm going to take that off right there. I'm going to put it on this side because I won't have to tuck it under that flap. December 31st. Wow. She's a New Year's baby. Mike's is the 27th. All right. There. How does that look, you guys? We're getting there. What do y'all think? I love it. I'm loving it. And then she's got this little scrappy notepad. All right. We need to make a tag for the other side. I'm going to wait till tomorrow for that because we're already at 51 minutes. Let's think about these sides here. And I don't want to do too much. I don't want to over decorate it and make it kind of gaudy, but I do have, see if y'all like this. You just put that's like purple flowers, just put it down the side. On the inside, what do you guys think about that? Do you like that? Was that a yes on the purple trim? Let me see what else I also have in here, because I may have other purpley stuff. I have this one. It's wider and it would cover the whole thing. It would cover the whole pocket. Okay, so you tell me, you want the one that covers the whole pocket or the little one? So the wide or thin? Purple trim, yes, yes, yes. The thin one? I have one vote for thin. This may be too much with all the other patterns. Well, that's pretty too. Thin, 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 thin. Okay, everybody wants the thin one. All right. Just like to give you options. Yeah, it's simple, but now I want to see something here. Just because I like to explore options. This was wider. What if we pulled this out to its full width? Come on. And put this thin, thin, thin. Okay, what if we put this to tie in that sari silk up there? What if we put this down and let it stick out the sides of the thin? It's hard for me to get it. There we go. Would go something like that. What do you think of that? Well, I'd have to have 3 to braid them. I could try braiding them. You like it with that? I think that braiding is going to be a pain. I'm just going to do this. Um, uh, will it add too much? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. It's real thin. I mean, it's sari silk, so it's very thin. Oh, a braid might add too much? Yeah. Too much bulk? Yeah, this would just go down like this. I would glue this down, and then I would glue the, um, purple right on top of it. There, that gives you a better sense of how it would look. You guys tell me, what do you think? Is it too much or go with what? So we're getting some cohesion here with similar stuff, and I'm not worried about it seeping through because we're going to put that other trim on top of it. I guess these are the subtle things, right, Big Mama, that you put things that match but not to overwhelm, just to carry certain ideas throughout the piece. Okay. Um, hi Candy. So Queen Bee, we have been in the month of November, we've been making Happy Mail for people that we know that are just going through a rough time, and could use a pick me up. And we've done 3 projects, although if anybody has Carol Tinson's address, I still need it. I haven't been able to send hers out because I don't know where to send it. And I looked on her like Etsy and all of those pages to see if she had an email address so I could email her directly. I can't find one, and I did leave a message on her Etsy page, but after watching her video, she just had her surgery, double mastectomy. So I'm guessing she's probably not looking at um, email messages right this minute. All right. This is like seam binding, but it's turned over. There's 2 flaps. I want to make sure um I get it over the flap. All right, there's that. And I don't want to get in that glue. And there's that. All right. Lift this up and we'll cut these off. Yeah, that's not bulky at all the way it is there. You think this will brighten her day, Mimi, when she gets it? It is really pretty. I don't know where I got it. Probably either at a like an estate sale or somebody had a sale and I bought it from them. I know she is, Donna. And I'm happy to send it to England. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't know where to send it. I don't have an address for her. All right. Let me glue this down a little bit here. There. And I'll do the other side. She'll be overwhelmed with um, so there we go. And I'll do the same thing on the other side, um, to make them the same. But that's where we're going with it. So I just need to do this and we need to decorate the cover. And then put some charms on it. We left these on the outside, Mimi, so we could add a few charms to it. I like how it's coming along. I like it a lot, and I love that scrappy notebook. Ooh, I'm loving it. What about you guys? What about you guys? We are exactly at an hour, so I'm gonna call it. Um, McQueen. She was amazed by the love, prayers, and thoughtfulness of people when she first started with the issue in July. Yeah, it's a good group we have. All right. Man, I could just sit here and look at this because I love it so much. I'm gonna for the cover for the picture, the thumbnail, I'm gonna leave it open like this and take the picture. And then when we finish it, and we won't finish it until Friday because tomorrow we have Penny. Um, I'll leave it like this, and then I will. Oops. Oh, I guess I still need that out because I got to do the other side. All right, I'll get the other side done before tomorrow, and we'll come back. Be thinking about Mimi. Think about how we could deck the cover, and I had a thought, and I had a thought. If I put like an applique down here, do you said family's really important to her. Do you have a picture, just a small group photo of her and her family together? Find a little girl with pigtails and bows. An ornery little girl. But if you have a picture of her or maybe of her as a little girl, you can email it to me or text it to me. Text me a couple of pictures and then I could print them out and we could frame it or, do something, put an applique down and then have a picture of her. And if you have two or three, we could do like a few pictures of her family because you said she really, you know, is important. Her family is really important to her. So maybe we can look at putting some family pictures on here. All right. Well, I love it, you guys. And we are an hour and 3 minutes. So I'm going to call it a day. I got to clean up all these scraps and I'll see you guys on Friday. We're going to go to Penny's tomorrow. But I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye. Love you all and have a great day. Okay, I set my mouse aside. There it is. See you all later. You're welcome, Mimi. Happy to do it. Bye, everybody.